Hey you guys, and welcome back to my channel. Thank you for liking, subscribing, being here, being you. There's only one you here, so be the best. Thank you for sharing your time with me and for being a part of my journey. So y'all, today we're gonna have like a chit chat video.
Baby making is for when he has bought you a house, ladies. If he wants to baby make with you, he has to put you in a house. Don't forget that.
And we're going to talk about pregnancy and labor, maybe having kids. Honestly, it depends wherever I go when I get to yapping. But I'm going to light this candle. I saw this candle upstairs, and here's the thing, right? So I love candles. I know they be like candles, you know, when you light them, they go on the walls and like they're toxic and stuff like that. But I do like the act of lighting a candle and then smelling it. So this is grapefruit mango, and I'm gonna light it because I mean, I don't know whose candle this is. I just seen it upstairs. Like, I have 4 other people in this house. It might be anybody's candle, but what I do know is that my mama has like a nose allergy, so she cannot do smells. So, a lot of smells, certain smells, but a lot of smells. So I'm just gonna test it out. Let me smell it. Hold on. It ain't smelling. Wait. It do smell good. It smells very fruity. And I'm also gonna do this Mod Podge thing because I made this cup. I painted this cup with my cousin while she was here, and I wrote on it the month, and I had her write her name on here. So because I was like, you know, I'm gonna put this in my house, and this is gonna be like a memory in my house. Like, I'm gonna put it on one of my shelves, and like, you know, look, already coming off. But y'all know permanent markers don't really be lasting, so I think this will seal it in, right? We'll see. But anyways, y'all, so one thing about me, if you know, if you don't know, is what if this smear? Let me just try it a little bit. But one of my dreams, wait, hold on. It's white. Oh no, it's fine. But one of my dreams in life is to be a mom. Like, I always think about being a mother. In my day-to-day decisions, I always think about my kids. What do I want to tell my kids? What do I want my kids to know about me? You know, when they ask me questions. So, I read a lot about pregnancy, labor. I read a lot of stories. And of course on TikTok, I see a lot. And I just think it's crazy how like they be inducing women to make money. And I was talking to my mom, and she was like, well, that's because, you know, if you want your doctor to deliver you, like, they're rushing you to have the baby while they're there, because back in her day, like, they used to just have the baby straight up with whatever the doctor that was there. And I was like, that makes sense, but at the same time, they are trying to make more money. That doctor, number one, is trying to get the money. Like, oh no, you're not about to deliver this baby. Like, this my baby. I'm about to get this money, number one. Number two, you get inducted. The induction hurts really, really bad, or even more than natural, because it's a forceful kind of get the baby out / contraction. So the mama's stressed out because she in pain. The baby's stressed out because what the fuck, what are we doing? Boom pow, now the mama getting epidural, boom, more money. Boom pow, now they stressed out, blood pressure dropping, boom, C-section, more money. So I just think that's crazy. No, I don't think it's crazy, actually. Like, we're in fucking America. Oh, Lord have mercy. But yeah, we're in fucking America, so it's really not crazy, but it's fucking crazy. I also think it's crazy, and y'all don't crucify me when I say this. This is just an opinion. I'm not a mother. I never gave birth to no kid. But I think it's crazy when women get pregnant and complain. Unpopular opinion, unpopular opinion. Like, because I feel like we've just gotten too comfortable with complaining. Like, first of all, I feel like being a mother and being pregnant is an honor. Like, you're literally bringing life into this world. You're literally bringing unseen life, unseen spirit, and unseen light into the physical realm. And y'all just be complaining. And it's like once again, I understand maybe there's not too much education, but like, educate yourself. Read a book. If you read the books, you will understand that pregnancy is not just something you do, you fucking and sucking and do. Then 9 months past, you have the baby. No, before you have a baby, you gotta prepare. You gotta prepare your body, your nutrients, your blood. When you have a baby, you still gotta do the same shit. You gotta prepare. You gotta stretch your muscles out. You gotta stretch your pelvis out. You know, I feel like way too often, us as a society, we're not doing enough research. We're just not. We're not doing enough research. We're not taking enough classes. Like, because don't get me started, everybody needs to take a parenting class. Everybody needs to take a parenting class and a birth and development class. See, I was one of them girls in high school. They'd be like, oh, what other class you want to take? What other class you want to take? Child development. I need to know what the fuck. I know I want to be a mama, so let me take this class right here, right now in high school. I'm interested in it. Let me take it. Everybody needs to be taking that class. Everybody needs to take an emotional class. Some people need to be going to therapy before they have a baby. Because way too often, having a baby is not taken like it should. That shit is a really big deal. Not only are you bringing life into this world, but you're raising a person that's going to be a full functioning adult. So, yeah. But read books, y'all, before you do something. Like, read a book about it. Read experiences about it. Because y'all just be complaining, oh my God, please. We are too comfortable complaining about shit that we got our own selves into. Nobody's saying that you can't be like, I'm in pain. Pregnancy is not all it's cracked up to be. Being a mom is not all it's cracked up to be. Like, thirdly, I do enjoy those stories because I feel like that is part of education. But like, I just see too many women who thought pregnancy was just a walk in a park and having a baby was a walk in a park. Listen, sometimes you walking in that park and it be too hot, it be rainy. Sometimes sidewalk ain't there. You gotta walk on the street outside of the white line. Y'all know what I'm saying? Like the white line and then the curb and there's that little thing. Sometimes it be like that. Sometimes you gotta walk in grass that ain't been shaven, and sometimes you walk in grass that has been shaven and that shit hurt and it stink. Sometimes you gotta walk outside and your allergies is acting up. So even a walk in the park is not even really a walk in the park. But like, what made you think that you was gonna sit here and give your whole body to a fetus and it was just gonna be easy? Read them books, y'all. I'm telling you, read them books. Like, but yeah, I see being a mother and a parent an honor. Like, you're genuinely out here raising a generation, part of a generation, you know. But too often too, we're recycling. Like, I know they said the pregnancy rate is down, or like the teen pregnancy rate is down. I finished the Mosh Podge, by the way. It was just those two things. Hopefully that will help seal it, right? The marker, we shall say. But yeah, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, it's an honor to be a parent. And I talked about this in my video last year, that having kids is a luxury, because it is. Like, you gotta have time, you gotta put your heart into it, you gotta put your emotions into it. And being a parent is also its own journey. You're gonna learn so much. You're gonna learn. Your kids are gonna make you learn. Your kids are gonna challenge you. Like, your kids are not gonna listen to you all the time. Like, it's hard, but it's also something to be learned. It's a beautiful journey. So I feel like being a parent is an honor, and I just feel like too many, me personally, I still see too many cycles just being continued. Like, we bring up gentle parenting, and then people be like, gentle parenting doesn't work. No shit, you just said it doesn't. So now when you try it, it's not gonna work. Because in your head, it doesn't work. In your head, you gotta tussle these kids around, yell at these kids, whatever, whatever. Like, what do you mean gentle? Does gentle parenting not work? Or can you just not gentle parent? Because gentle parenting, honestly, really is just treating your child like a person. Like, if my friend was sitting here crying, I would sit here and be patient with her or him. And I would just be like, it's okay. It's okay, friend. Cry. We could talk about it after. Same thing with a kid. It's okay. You can cry. Now go over there and come back over here when you finish talking. You know, kids are very explorative. Kids love to learn. And as a parent, you got to be patient enough to teach them. That's the other thing too. Too many dumb people are having kids. So when your kid asking you these questions, it's not that the kid is asking the questions, it's that you're triggered because you're dumb. So when your kid is asking these questions, you don't have an answer, and now you're triggered. Because me personally, I love talking to kids. Like, you can ask me anything. What you want to talk about? Why the sunrise like that? I don't know for real, but you know, like in the daytime you need light so you can see, you know, and the sun just orbits and that like it's really not that hard. And especially in our day and age, it's not that hard to go on the internet and look some shit up and talk to your kid about it, you know. But that's exactly why, like I said, too many people are being parents and not actually thinking about it. Like, what did you think was gonna happen with your kid when you can't even talk to other adults properly? You can't even treat other adults with respect. Every time something happens, you want to crash out. Every time something happens, you want to cuss somebody out. Of course, raising a kid is going to be hard for you. Of course, the journey of pregnancy and stuff is going to be fucking hard for you. Because pregnancy changes your hormones. Pregnancy is going to make you angry. It's going to make you want to lash out at everybody. But you as a person had to pick your spouse, you know, pick a spouse that's gonna support you and help you, and pick a spouse that's gonna be there for you. Then y'all be like, but no baby keep a man, no baby keep a man. No baby keep a man, but then y'all still having these babies. Like, I'm a firm believer in not every pregnancy gotta go to the full thing, if you know what I'm saying. I'm pro choice, because sometimes it be like that, you know, like, and I feel like it takes a lot from a woman especially to be like, actually having this baby is a bad idea and I'm gonna exit the chat. That takes just as much strength and bravery as going through a full 9 months of pregnancy and not knowing. Anyways, the point is, yes, no baby keep a man, but at the same time, like, you could still have better odds, and you could still pick somebody that is kind and supportive and doesn't add on to your problems and your stress. Like, and once again, let's start getting married and then having these kids. And when you get married, once again, I know life is like, people gonna do what they gonna do, so hey, but in the best case scenario, once you get married too, like, enjoy your husband or wife for a minute before you pop out a kid. Like, or in terms, that's my opinion, just because y'all be saying there be so many women and stuff and people that just complain about marriage and stuff. And it's like, well, maybe if you took like a year to get to know your person as an actual husband or wife, like but no, everybody want to rush and just, I need to do this, I need to do that, I need to do this. And it's like, slow down. Spend some time with your partner as a husband, as a wife. Spend a couple months just as husband and wife. Enjoy each other as husband and wife. do y'all be thinking? Because I be thinking, and maybe I'm just a genius or something. Like, I don't know, maybe I just, but a lot of y'all are kind of stupid, I'm not gonna lie. Should I have put this in the oven? Clean while wet with soap and water. But yeah. And if you, and I feel like too, if you're just in that predicament and everything is a choice, y'all, that quote ain't never been more quotable. Everything is a choice. So if you made a choice to keep that baby and to go through with a pregnancy and be a mother, that was a choice, and make the best out of it. Don't come on social media fucking complaining. Don't be like, oh my god, like, then y'all be like, I wish I wasn't a mom. But then you have 5 kids. It's one thing to do it one time and be like, you know what, this really isn't what I thought. I'm really one and done, like, I'm good. And then you just make the best with that one kid, cool. But 2, 3, 4, 5, come on now, somebody lying. Either you lying or you just really feel like you don't have control in your life or something. Like, everything really is a choice. Make the best choice for what your mind is. Use that noggin. Use our noggins. New campaign. Use our noggins. Read books. Yeah. And stop policing women's bodies, because don't first, what is y'all obsession? Like, don't, how can you tell a whole nother human what to do? Humans are humans. Humans are gods. Black people, humans are gods. So how can you tell a whole nother god what to do and live their life when everybody's literally meant to be here living their life and going on their own journey? The reason why there's 8 billion people on earth is because there's meant to be 8 billion life paths. And then if you get into multiverses, there's infinite life paths, because 8 billion people have infinite life paths. Every choice you make makes a whole new direction into a life path. So in really reality, what are you doing trying to tell somebody else? That you're spending too much time trying to tell somebody else what to do and judging somebody else when you literally could be going down your own infinite life paths. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk. But yeah, I mean, pregnancy and labor is crazy. Even down to the practices, even down to like how women be traumatized from giving birth, and then if you do a home birth, oh, but what if this happens and you gotta go to the hospital? And like, women honestly can never win. So do what you want to do. You know, and especially this healthcare is fucking crazy, making us pay to have babies and stuff like that, and then you get in the hospital and it's not even really a good environment to even have a baby. Lights flashing in your face, you hearing a monitor in the background, you all hooked up to these machines and shit. Like, goddamn, vagina, cum are just all out to everybody in the room. And I know in the moment that women don't care, because it's like, just get this baby out of me, but damn. So yeah, let me know you guys' thoughts and your opinion, and please respect me for mine, or respect mine. You know, we can kindly disagree and kindly just have a discussion. At the end of the day, once again, everybody's gonna do what they want to do. So me saying what I'm saying is not gonna affect anybody. But if it makes a better effect on people to make their own better choices, that's what I'm here for. So I love you guys. Continue to be safe, hydrated throughout the summer, and responsible. Stay with your friends, be responsible drinking, be responsible in taking any type of drugs, whatever you do. Okay, keep your hands to yourself. And I love you guys. Bye.